much important in the society. Particularly in the 11 of the 14 posts were given only to the Brahmanas in Congress committee. That's why the three pioneers, T.M. Nair, C. Natesha Mudaliyar and Tyagaraja Chettiar. These three pioneers who founded this party for non-Brahmin. See, we have seen this ideology of the Justice Party. This Justice Party ideology based on Dravidian ideology. So now you have got a point, Dravidian ideology. What do you mean by Dravidian concept first of all? Dravidian, the word popularized by only the Justice Party leaders. But what is the origin? Who gave the concept first to us? The Christian missionary Robert Caldwell. In 1856, he wrote a book called The Grammatory in Tamil, the language. Grammatory in Tamil like Oppilakkanam. He used the word first of all, Dravidian. After that only by the non-Brahmin leaders popularized the word Dravidians. So the Dravidian includes present Telangana, Andhra, Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu. Those who are living in that region, Dravidians. So now we got that concept, Dravidian concept. So what is the Dravidian ideology? The main is the thing, dismantling the Brahmanical hegemony and revitalization of the Dravidian language. Dravidian language includes Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam, Kannada. And then to spread the social ideas and abolition of social evils include caste system and Devadasi system. This is the main thing. What is the objectives of this party? What is the objectives? They started the party for the welfare of the non-Brahmin movement. What were the main objectives? Number one, to promote social and economic interest of the non-Brahmin other than the Brahmins. To spread the social ideas, the way of conducting the lectures, conference, etc. Okay, now we go on to the origin of the Justice Party. Suddenly the party had not come the name of the Justice Party. What was the origin? First they started, these three pioneers, the name of Madras United League. The first anniversary of this Madras United League, they changed the name from Madras United League to Dravidian Association of Madras. At the time what happened, the non-Brahmin, they have had more divisions. For example, like a Vanyakula movements in South Adkar, North Adkars. See, once a division had occurred, Brahmins and non-Brahmins. In the Brahmins, we have like Vainavas and Saivist. This is the divisions like a Christianity. In Christianity, we have the division Roman Catholics and Protestants. In Roman Catholic, no divisions at all. But in Protestant, you can find more divisions. CSI, CNI, ECI, Lutheran. In Protestants, you have a lot of AG, lot of group. Each and every street, you can find out the divisions. The same thing like in non-Brahmins. We have a lot of divisions like in Nayakar, Vanniyar, Chettiar, Mudaliyar. So they have lot of difference among them itself like. So the non-Brahmin leaders, they wanted to abolish the differences. So they urged all the non-Brahmin leaders to forget their differences. That's why they started an organization called SILF. This is called South Indian Liberation Federation. For all, that is at that time Madras Presidency, that includes Karnataka, Kerala, Andhra. So that's why they started the party for all the welfare of the people who belongs to this category. So they have not started not only for this reason. At the time in the Imperial Legislative Council, the non-Brahmin leaders defeated by the Brahmin leaders. The non-Brahmin leaders at the time, T.M. Nair and Ramaraya Nigas, who were defeated by the Brahmin leader, Srinivasa Sastri and Rangaya Iyengar. They defeated the people, the non-Brahmin leaders. Okay, this is the reason. At the first anniversary of the SILF, they wanted to change the name to Justice Party. So they introduced the manifesto, Justice Party manifesto. And then they introduced at the time objectives of the Justice Party. This is the origin of the Justice Party, how they came.